Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kimberly T Inspires, also known as I Love Being Her. Listen, I have some good things that's going on recent now, right? So, for about 2 years now, I've been hosting my Bible study, and it was originally called Coffee with Kim. And now it is Kimberly T Inspires. Of course, I have this wonderful women's group called I Love Being Her. So today, I've always been wanting to get on here and do a recap. Put my glasses on. Okay. So we did a study. We've been doing a study. I don't have the other book with me. I promise I'm going to be a little bit more proactive. I'm gonna try to be, but this is one of the Bibles. I don't know if you can see because of the light, the ring light, but it is Women Thou Art Loose, the T.D. Jakes edition. And so today I read for the ladies Genesis chapter 4, verse 25, and it reads like this. It is the New King James Version, right? Yes, New King James. And it says, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son, and named him Seth. For God has appointed another seed for me instead of Abel, whom Cain killed. So I also read this side to everyone, and we had a discussion, and this side is called the appointed seed. We discussed that God indeed has an appointment with you. Okay, it's preset. We talked about how challenges and tribulations, all that stuff may come, but God is not like man, so he cannot lie. And we dived deep into this. We talked about how your steps are ordered. Okay, your steps are ordered, and can't nothing anyone cannot do anything to get you off track. I mean, it could prolong it just a little bit, so, but you cannot void what God has planned for you. Okay. Um, the ladies, we all discussed. I started off the discussion with my own testimony. And if you want to hear more about my testimony, you could pick up my copy of my book, Finding Love and Healing in the Pen, as well as my children's book, I Know Who I Am. Both of those books can be purchased on Barnes and Noble website, and I Know Who I Am can be purchased on Amazon. Okay, let's see. Okay, so my live didn't go to Facebook, so I'm just going to have to add it to Facebook, right? Let me see something else, guys. Um, okay. I'm sorry, I just had to go and check out something. All right, I'm just learning the StreamYard thing with Instagram. Usually I just record and then I go to YouTube and I just paste it. So I'm doing something new. So bear with me, okay? So this is my first time. So I just want to read something a little bit. This says that you have an appointment with God that has been set from the foundation of the earth. That appointment isn't over until God says it's over. When you make an appointment, you set a date and time and the present, of course, right? We know that it's something that's going to happen in the future. And that's exactly what God has done in setting his appointment with you. Okay? He already knows that everything that was going to happen from the beginning. Okay? Everything that's happening from the beginning. And we sometimes feel guilt and feel ashamed because we have the enemy speaking in our ear saying that we could never amount to anything of what God has called us to. Right? So we need to start telling that devil he's a liar and he needs to back off. Okay? Definitely. So everything that God has planned for you is already preset, right? So on a serious note, so this discussion that we had with these ladies was phenomenal. We meet every Saturday, Wednesday. I have another one on Wednesday. Your girl be in the word. So the women's group is on Saturday at 9 a.m., right? And my prayer one is Wednesday morning at 6:30 in the morning. So, yes, I mean, I do truly believe and I am blessed that God is using me to be a vessel for other women to find their purpose, to be motivated, to be encouraged, to know that, you know, even though, how can I say it? Even though it looks like your friends and everybody else has succeeded, and this goes for the guys too, even though it look like it appears, um, it may not always be the case. Even though it may look like that your friends are doing better than you, um, I would be ever so careful not to envy them because you don't know exactly the struggles that they are facing. Their struggles is their struggles. Yours is going to be yours, and you may not want theirs. Okay. So I would say, do not ever give up. Don't give up. Just because you had, or just because you had a plan, or you put it on the calendar that you should be finished with such and such a class or school at this time, or you should be somewhere else in life, further along where you are now. No, you are exactly where you need to be at this present moment and at this present time. So I love today's discussion, your appointed seat. Now I don't think I won't be doing a class on this Saturday only because let me see something. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Like I said, I've never done this before. I'm just doing so much stuff, right? So yes, how was I saying? Okay. So anyway, I may not be doing a class discussion this Saturday. Next Saturday, I should say. I'm gonna skip a week. Um, and I've never done that. I don't normally do that. So I am going to skip this week, next week for Saturday, then I'll be back and we're going to have another discussion. And not sure what I am going to talk about, but one of my favorite women of the Bible that I like to talk about is the woman with the issue of blood. So I might go into talking about her. She might be my next one. Or we could do Esther for the appointed for such a time as this. I will figure it out. But God will tell me, and he'll help me figure it out. But and anywho, so this live is just to encourage all of you that you indeed have an appointment with God, and can nothing stop that. Right? You have an appointment. You have an appointment. Your date is preset with God. You can nothing stop it. Nothing at all. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for hopping on this live. Again, I don't know how this stuff works. So, um, I'm not used to it with the live through StreamYard. And just knowing that it's being streamed on Instagram now and YouTube, I can't see any comments or anything like that. But that's okay. That's okay. I like to talk. I like to talk. Um, So yeah, so everybody, I just want to tell you. So this is the first book. This is one of the Bibles that we do for our women's discussion. I also have a devotional book that I do for Wednesday morning. Okay, 1 second. Let me just see what I'm doing here. All right. So I'm back. Again, I'm sorry about this. This is my first time doing this, and I'm very happy. It looks like it's going pretty well, so I like it. Okay. Oh, wow. So, anywho, guys, I want to say thank you again for hopping on this live, and I always want you to remember that even this is for men and women alike, that You have an appointment time. You have an appointment with God. You have an appointment with God. I want you to think about that every single time you get up. Every single time you run into trouble. Every single time you run into challenges or situations or you think it's a setback, you have an appointment with God. Put that inside your chat. Put that in the chat. I have an appointment with God. And you absolutely do. Okay? This is Coach Kimberly. I am an author, I'm a writer, I'm a speaker, and I'm not so much an influencer. I am a motivator, I'm a motivational speaker, transformational speaker. Okay? And I love to see people grow, especially in the Word of God. It's hard to live by faith, but if you don't have enough faith for yourself, I know I have it for you. I have enough for you, okay? I definitely do. So I just want to say thank you again. Remember, you have an appointment. You have an appointment with God, and I keep saying it, and it's okay. Because I want you to know that you do it. Can't nothing and no one, anything stop that appointment. And I will catch you all next time. Okay? Bye.